from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. It's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Matthew Stafford and the Miami Dolphins versus Sam Darnold and the New York Jets.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in playing some decent football, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be. It was a complete performance.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jets offense ready for their first possession, and they are led by the 23-year-old from USC in his 3rd year now, quarterback Sam Darnold.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Darnold. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Jets' 1st down.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Out to the right to Humphries. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That catch good for only a couple.
2 yards.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Darnold completes it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, New York.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle.
Darnold's pass.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 6 catches, 67 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. He probably feels like he cannot get a break. He was sacked 7 times last week. And here we go again in the 1st quarter.
And we always talk about the internal clock of a quarterback in the pocket and how he has to have a real keen sense of it in order to get rid of the football. After being sacked 7 times last week, that clock has been sped up. Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Terry, the ball carrier.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted by the Jets.
He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
On the play.
So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
41-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
38-yard line.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, Singletary. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford to Jefferson on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. From back at the 8 now after the false start, another try at 1st and goal. They will run with Singletary. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. That's a gain of 7, and we'll leave them with 2nd and goal coming up. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Matt Breida, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
Darnold. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Out of the gun, Stafford. Sanders has it over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's good.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Singletary. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
Brings up.
They'll run here with Singletary. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and
From the gun, Stafford. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The end of the 1st quarter.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
They run here with Singletary. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Devin Singletary. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins head on to their lead. And nothing special there. They showed they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Gold to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now here's Johnson. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Johnson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find...
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Darnold from the gun. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced a 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced a dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They're leading right now and on the heels of that victory last week against Arizona. 1st and 10 as they start this drive. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
Incomplete.
This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A nice 1st down pickup on a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Stafford, complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Breida on the carry.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in.
Good. Makes the score Dolphins 17. Jets nothing.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This Jets offense heading back out there now, led by Sam Darnold. He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And he slings one that's incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
A fumble on the play. covered by the...
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
On first down, Singletary. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Kyle Van Noy in on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 22, Stafford. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A gain of 4 on the play. And they're going to face a third down.
3rd and 2.
On third down, they go with Singletary. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Stafford. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game,
he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Vance McDonald, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead.
you get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now Gold for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10. At their own
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Sam Darnold sacked. A loss of...
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And the pressure gets to him again. Ndamukong Suh. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack.
A loss of 6.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he's able to get it out of there. Right through him.
Boom, bam, biff.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And that will be incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. This short throw caught by Goddard, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the gun on third down, Stafford. The catch made by Miller. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Give him 6 yards in the first down. On first down, it's Stafford. And his throw is incomplete. Justin Jefferson, the rookie, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Let's make these babies cry.
Here's Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 40.
The final shot before the break. Stafford. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race. Very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Dante Pettis on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a first down.
For a Miami Dolphins.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Singletary again. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. That'll be complete to Breida. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Stafford. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Matt Judon in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
To me, the defense was a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play.
The Jets take over 1st and 10.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
On 1st down, it's Gurley.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Darnold completes it. It'll be a gain of 11. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Gurley, the ball carrier.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This short throw caught by Goddard. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
A 3-yard gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
A gain of 5.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Dolphins 20.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 12-yard line.
To Todd Gurley.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And the Jets first down.
The first running back drafted in April. This is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 12-yard line.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Singletary to get the drive started. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Devin Singletary, the ball.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
The 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to Singletary. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on 3rd down. Stafford got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
That's good.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Stafford. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Kenny Clark has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 10.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe the Dolphin got going a little early.
Offense.
This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
8-yard gain.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The offense trots back onto the field, and we shine our Madden spotlight on Sam Darnold. And this defense, they came prepared. He's probably going to be seeing them in his sleep if they don't fix things quickly.
And that's not exactly what he wants to see in his post-game slumber. So they've got to figure out a way to slow things down a little bit. Some screen passes, some draws, anything to make the defensive front hesitate a little bit. Think on their way back to the quarterback, maybe even a quarterback draw, some type of tendency breaker to change things up.
Exactly. Whatever the case, something to mix it up here. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. 2nd down and 10, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Ball carrier.
Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. Third quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the 40.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
The Dolphins on third down. Well, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 8. On the ground, it's Singletary. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the handoff, it's Singletary. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 32.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Matt Breida who had the touchdown run to put an end to it. Johnson now returning. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
New York ready to go again offensively. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball start, offense.
Big Dwayne Brown, the tackle, guilty there. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Here's Darnold. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? And he's got his target. That's more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
New York.
56. Let's go. Play 56.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down, Jets.
To the air again, Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
For Larry Fitzgerald.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The throw there finding its way to Boyle.
Darnold.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Darnold. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, Darnold to the right side, and he's got more complete. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Fumble on the play.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Now a run with Singletary, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
49.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary, and he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
A 2-yard pickup.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there. Oftentimes, when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle.
Darnold's pass.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Fitzgerald. It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Darnold. And this one incomplete.
Darnold.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
4 yards to go.
Now Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Darnold to throw again.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Singletary, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Singletary. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. And that last field goal, number 400 for him in his NFL career. I don't know whether this will wind up a Hall of Fame career, but he's certainly been at the top of his profession for quite a while.
And that is without question, my man. One of the best kickers we've seen in the past decade or so. Big congratulations to him. Pretty nice round number.
At their own
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th. And Darnold going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis.
Darnold's pass. Intercepted.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
At the 25-yard line.
They will run with Singletary. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The 20-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
Offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Stafford. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Singletary, the ball carrier.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6.
That's good.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll look to run with Singletary, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And, boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run.
Set to kick off.
Returning it, Johnson. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Johnson on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10. At their own 24.
Let's put our attention here now on the Dolphins defense. They are looking to preserve this shutout, so for them, a lot on the line.
A lot on the line, a lot of pride that goes into that.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Ronnie Harrison.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida, and down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He was brought down by Avery Williamson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Singletary. That's good for a Miami Dolphin. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. today's
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Dolphins, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a late bye next week, which might be coming at the right time. And they'll be back in action in Week 12. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.